with, so I do apologize for that. All right, a little bit of back and forth there. Yes, I do watch COD eSports. I am a fan of it. I've been a fan of COD eSports for 3 years now, so I do like the teams. But anywho's, that's neither here nor there. But right now, we are going to be getting started. We do have Epsilon on the US side. And let's go ahead and get everything correct. It is correct. All right. Quick update, 23-43 right now for the MYM Fnatic match. But right now, ESC versus Epsilon is going to be happening here for the ESL Go4BF4 Cup. And we are going to be seeing very safe breakouts from both teams. Epsilon going in for that traditional alpha push that they are kind of known for. I mean, they do that quite a bit. Duke PT, is he going to be going back all the way around? Doesn't look like he is. He's going to go straight for the gut. And he was taken down. Asterix now going to be pushing back up. Spots out one. Nice nade coming straight in there onto Baden. And he is going to be just staying alive as long as he can onto this B side of the map. Could be providing some spawns coming in here for Duke. Benny is going to be playing very passively over here. David 2K actually not finding out this first kill. Usually David 2K is able to take down this first kill, but he hasn't been yet. And, oh, nice pickup there from Benny. Can he do a two-piece? He does! Takes down David 2K single-handedly, saving this alpha flag. Oh my gosh, doing some beast work. And now Marsu is going to be up all alone. The failed push there from Asterix and Duke on B. And this is definitely a weird situation for them to be in. We did have some back A spawns coming in for Epsilon. But let's see what Benny is going to be able to do. Benny really the star of this team right now. He has been showing up for these last 2 matches. He's been doing some beast work. Now Alpha Flag is going to be getting contested once again. Let's see if Benny can do it. No, gets taken down. But we do have Baden now up on Smash. He gets taken down as well. Drar going to be following that buck up. Do they go for the C flag or do they try and go and save A? Looks like they tried to go in. And that is going to be a 4-man wipe now for ESC. So we basically just flipped what those 4-man trades were, unfortunately. And now 3-man push over there onto that Bravo flag. They should have this fairly easily. Doobie will be able to come back over here onto the alpha side of the map. Takes down one. We are going to be seeing Toffee and Jar both pushing in for the C flag. Triple cap here for Epsilon. So what looked like a great play from ESC, which it was a great opener for ESC, has now been completely negated. And, you know, Epsilon really coming back and showing him what's for. As Drar now is going to get taken down, trying to push up through to that C side of the map. Baden is going to be playing a little bit of defense there. Takes one down, so that's going to be a plus in his position. He's going to be playing very passive here onto B flag. A is going to be shaping up to be a fight as well. Doobie coming in on the backside. Horick gets taken out right there. And where was he actually at? Was he laying down? I think he was actually just laying down. David 2K now going to be playing defense over here onto A as he's getting pressured by, I believe this is going to be Toffee. Yes, it is. And let's see if Toffee's going to be able to hold on. Takes down David. Nice play there, but the back rage coming in from Duke PT. Too strong. And they will be able to clean that up. Get the reses as well as that alpha flag. Now, Benny is going to be trying to solo in here onto this B flag. Pulls out that Magnum. Not going to be possible, though. Gets taken out. But the back rage here is going to be huge. Horick, no, gets taken out. What? Did not see that coming, and now C flag will be going over into their possession. Nice place here from ESC, 163 to 170, as they really negated a lot of damage that could have been coming out towards them. Duke PT staying alive over here towards mid. Not really a whole lot of positions that he can go into. Possibly going underground. He might be actually be going up for that little bit of a step up there through the window. But at the moment, he is going to be going up through mid and blowing out the walls. Probably Duke PT does end up going down. David 2K making his way. He gets taken out as well. So now it's going to be all up to Asterix. Can he hold on here? Does he go for the res or does he go for the kill? Does look like he's going to be trying to go for this res, but it might have been a little bit too late. No, there he gets it. Probably would have been better just to wait for those spawns to come down on him, as David 2K was very low on health, but losing out on that A site, as we are going to be seeing 2 players, Gerard and Doobie, both getting on there. Duke PT going to be trying to solo it here. He is getting up on top of Smash. Nice pick up there on Toffee. Just barely sees the top of his head, and he's able to take him down. So Definitely some good shots coming in for Duke, but not good enough as he does get shot from behind by Gerard. And Asterix going to be transitioning over here to this Charlie flag. Spots out one, not going to be able to do anything there. Gets completely overwhelmed. And now Hort coming in from the save. Spots out bad. Able to get the kill there. Nice plays coming in here for Epsilon once again as we're just trading flag after flag after flag. 155 to 140. Nobody's really taken that commanding lead, but oh, look at that side rage right there. Horik able to get a couple of shots on both of those players, allowing his teammate to have an easy cleanup. That was David, or what was that? Was that David 2K? I think that was David 2K. Now B flag will be getting pressured as well. The only flag for ESC at the moment, as they have lost that alpha flag. They have lost C. They have two players sitting up into mid, so they could clean this up, and they do. And they are now going to be pressuring it over here onto Charlie. Doobie can be down below, playing very defensively onto these steps. Doesn't want to play. Just gets the cap on the flag. Nice plays there. Pulls up. Sees one. Not going to be connecting with any of those shots. That's a four-man push for Epsilon onto that Charlie flag. Really showing how important that flag actually is. And that's going to be up to Gerard to try and make this stop here, as we do have some spawns coming down on him. So they could make a one or two man push onto the C flag on the backside of the C, just to try and get a little bit of a distraction going on. Pressure, or maybe keep the pressure off of that alpha flag just for a few moments, as A is starting to heat up. David 2K able to do some nice work over there. Now Horik going to be all alone over here onto C flag. Gets taken down, unfortunately, but he's going to allow his team enough time to transition back over. Duke already waiting on top of the flag, and they will be able to stop this push onto that C flag. Doobie is going to be sitting up top. We also have Gerard sitting inside the tank. Now, the tank is like a good and a bad spot at the same time. It's good. You have a lot of cover there for the most part. You're able to really pop up and down and hide, but the problem is that if you don't get your initial shots, you get found out. Oh, the nice two-piece there from Marsu to finish that back up with the res. That's a good hold there onto that Charlie flag. 121 to 127. But if you're not able to get your initial frags there onto that tank and you are spotted, you really don't have any place to go. No movement. Gerard now going to be pushing up through mid. 114 to 125. They've been able to keep it a fairly close game here so far. Epsilon with a very unorthodox A and C hold. Benny now with a pickup into mid. He's going to have to back up, try and find this last player from Epsilon. Not going to be successful. Does get taken. Asterix. Nice play there. Doobie going to be looking out for anybody. Actually could take it down here if he's not careful. Asterix coming around the corner. Missing out on those shots, but cleans it up with the hip fire spray. Very low on health, but that's going to leave Alpha Flag once again back into their possession with nobody defending. And if Baden gets taken down here, this is going to be very, very bad for ESC, but looks like his teammates coming through. And Doobie as well as Toffee still going to be back up. Toffee going to be playing defense over here onto B flag. A little bit of team kill there. Really itchy on the trigger finger. Turns around at the wrong second. That was going to be David 2K, but he survives narrowly as Benny. Not really sure how he did. Thought for sure that he was going to go down. But they will be able to keep this B flag for it now. Asterix getting taken out now. B is going to be getting contested. Hork should be getting over here onto this alpha side. Baden not in the best positions to play defense here. He is spotted out and goes down so fast. And Epsilon once again will take this 2-flag advantage. 87 to 117, about a 30-ticket game at the moment. Once again, nobody really taking that commanding lead within this match. And we've seen, like I said before, a very unorthodox play. They've been able to hold this Alpha Charlie flag for the most part. A is still going to be getting contested. Nobody actually capping it yet. We do have Baden now shifting back over there. Marsu playing. Oh, look at this sneaky Marsu. We'll be able to take down one. Is there a second one in the tunnels? I don't think so. Pork is going to get taken down from above, but Marsu and Duke PT both in a position to come back and defend this C flag once again. And ESC really not able to do much of anything at all. They've been kind of stuck over there onto that B flag. They did transition now as B and C both going to be over here for Epsilon. And Duke PT having a lot of issues here with a particular spot. And Marsu now will be back up. Duke finally getting over here in the tank. Toffee going to be down below the last player here for ESC. as they did clutch out the C flag. Did Duke actually get taken down? No, Duke is playing it super sneaky. Look at this right here. As not only will Duke be able to get possibly a couple of shots, he's going to be able to provide those spawns. And there you have it. Spawns are going to be coming in. Asterix as well as Marsu both going to be spawning back in, and they will be able to secure that C flag and get the Alpha flag as well. They have gone triple cap here. Marsu now getting taken down, trying to transition out to B flag. Back rage for Horik. Could potentially shut down this A site. There's going to be 1, 2. Can he make it a third? I think his teammates cleaned it up. No, we do have Toffee sitting in the back. Needs to go clutch for his teammates here. Can he stay alive long enough? Turns around. Oh my god, that timing. Will get the hipfire spray on Duke, though. That's going to allow them plenty of time to get some spawns coming off on here. Toffee, his teammate, now goes down directly. He's running around for dear life. Really no position for him to poke in at. Asterix going to be back up. Looking for this last player. We'll be able to spot out Doobie. 58 to 101. What was such a close game has now really gone into the favor of Epsilon. And they are looking just so darn good at the moment. They're getting a lot of their frags. They're winning out on all of their team battles. And the transitions are really on spot right now. Asterix still going to be back up into mid. Spots out one more. Not quite going to be able to get that shot. As Doobie going way, way on the backside. Missing a perfect opportunity to clean up that Alpha site. Will be able to get it, but the calls are going to be coming in. Look at this. It's going to be a 1-on-4. Baden goes down. Now we do have 1 coming in for reinforcements. Toffee goes out as well. And we just basically saw A and C flag both trading. Nobody on C just yet for ESC. 41 to 96. Can they burn these tickets down as much as possible? They're still in the running for it. This match is not over. We could see ESC come back and win this one. Albeit it'd be very, very hard. But Horik coming in from the backside. David 2K should be able to get that kill coming up. But look at that back rage as Horik all day long right there. Oh, doesn't finish off the third. The third player. Oh, my God. Did not see him from ESC. That was going to be Doobie right there going ham. And now Asterix going to try and follow that back up. He gets taken down as well. Duke PT, see if he can make some magic happen. Does he wait for the spawn for Asterix, or does he just go ahead and go in? Where is the rest of Epsilon? We have 3 players over here onto B flag. Nobody really in a position to just quite going on to C flag. There we go. Needs to make those shots. Draw missing out. Baden going down as well. Asterix coming in from behind, and that was a very, very good take for Epsilon, as they will be able to secure that C flag once again. Get that 2 flag lead going back into their favor. Toffee goes down, and we are going to be seeing, oh, look at this ESC stuck over there next to that Alpha flag. And this is just going to be a lot of dead bodies for ESC. There you have it. That's a full wipe for Epsilon. Probably going to be a triple cap coming in here, as we have Horik shaping up onto that Alpha flag. Toffee is going to be trying to come back in, but those are the back A spawns that are so notorious on this flag. And if Epsilon can get this next initial wipe, it is game over, and there's no way that ESC is going to be able to come back from that. Asterix will be able to pick up 1. That's going to be Gerard. It's going to come down to a Toffee versus Asterix there. Horik is going to be down below as he spots out 1 onto... Oh my god, he gets the assist though. They hold it off. It's now going to be 2, 3 players up, as now only 2. Gerard able to go underneath. And that is going to be it. That's what I was talking about, getting that initial wipe there and finishing it back up with another one, as Doobie... There's nothing they can do. There's no way they can get on 2 flags. 72 tickets to 0 will be your final round count. Wow, that was damn good by Epsilon there at the end, really asserting their dominance. So here in round number 2, we're going to be seeing, definitely going to be seeing ESC struggling. They were looking very good at the very beginning. They were neck and neck. Neck and neck the entire time with Epsilon, but they got stuck over there on B. You really don't see that a whole lot, getting stuck over onto that B flag. That almost never happens. So very interesting to see Epsilon able to cap out on A and C. Very unorthodox. Very unorthodox. So definitely going to be interesting to see what ESC is going to come out with. Would like to see ESC put more emphasis on trying to get onto that C flag. We did see him wasting a little bit of bodies over there onto A. They kept trying to push on that A flag, and they're playing very, very passive. I know you gotta make sure that you check your corners and all that kind of stuff. But we saw, I believe it was Toffee. I think it was Toffee, several times over there onto A, waste time, and it gave Asterix enough to basically pull back, or David UK to pull back and get the kills on him. So I'd like to see a little bit more aggression coming out from ESC until they get those 2 flags. Then they need to kind of tone it down a little bit. Play like they did on Siege, where they basically send Gerard out there to go harass. But let's take a look right now. We're going to be seeing Gerard going in for that alpha flag, basically mirroring what Epsilon did in that last matchup. And let's take a look over here onto B flag, as we only have 2 players from Epsilon going out here toward B. Is this Duke PT? It is Duke, as he usually goes around the backside of those tanks. Going to be able to pick up one. That's going to be bad and going down. And still nobody able to take control of this B flag. We do have 1 player from ESC going to be mirroring Duke right now. That's going to be Toffee. See if he can really try and get some spawns going off. But the transitions coming up from mid will be going down. Baden gets taken out. Doobie, though, also gets taken out by Duke PT. That means that B flag will be going over into their possession. And now it's all up to Toffee here. Can he win a 1-on-2? Asher's coming around the corner, finishes it up. And that means that B flag will be secured and in favor here of Epsilon. At the same time, though, we did have ESC taking control of this alpha flag. David 2K goes down. Now going to come down to Horik here, as he will be able to secure that alpha flag. And now the transitions for Duke and Asterix to try and contain them over here onto C flag, as Benny is going to be pushing up through mid. Benny coming down. First shots onto Asterix will connect with every single one of them. Needs to get this burn over here onto that alpha flag. We need to be seeing a transition on B or A here pretty soon. As remember, it's 72 tickets that they have to win by in order to secure their spots into the finals for this Go4 Cup. We do have David 2K playing a little bit of defense right there. Not fast enough, though, on the transition, as Doobie will be able to take him down. Epsilon is now going to be pushing up, looks like 2 players from that Bravo side over there to C. Duke PT with a nice pickup there onto Toffee. Can he do it again onto Doobie? Just going to be waiting for these the health to come back in, as having a little bit of issue finding his med pack there. C flag was a unsuccessful push here for Epsilon, as Marsu is going to be the only defense here onto B flag. Toffee kind of looking out. Do they want to push on this B side, or do they want to try and just play defensively? Honestly, ESC, in my opinion, just needs to play a little bit defensively here. Send only 1 player out to that B flag. Duke PT will be able to pick up Benny. Nice play. We do have a transition on the backside of Alpha. This is going to be Doobie here. 172 to 173. 100 tickets left here for ESC to try and make something happen. As now Toffee's going to be pushing in onto this B site. Oh my god, so much death. Toffee stays alive, though, just narrowly. It's going to be going down to a 1-on-1. David 2K, can he spot him out? Now a 2-on-1 next to B. We do have spawns coming in, massive spawns coming in for ESC. They really do want this Bravo flag, and they will be able to take down David 2K, but the spawns coming in for Epsilon as well. Marsu trying to play a little bit sneaky there. Not sneaky enough. Will get taken down in the end, and B flag should be going over into the favor here of ESC, but at the same time, the transition onto C flag for Epsilon going to be too strong. They left only 1 player back to defend, and it wasn't going to be enough. Maybe enough, though, as Benny pulls out the... Oh, can't make it happen with the Magnum. Got them down so low on health, but that's okay. ESC decided to transition back over here to that alpha flag. And it's not going to be successful. We did have Horik there with the picks, definitely doing a nice job for Epsilon. 2-on-2, shaping up over here onto B flag now. And it looks like ESC will be able to hold on to this no problem. We did have 1 player coming back over here to that C flag. Duke PT with a pickup onto Bad, getting some shots from that B flag. Not able to do much of anything at all. Marsu also another great hold here onto C. Epsilon starting to get a little bit of a lead here. Or starting to bring it back. I'm sorry, ESC had a little bit of a lead, but Epsilon starting to bring it back. Alpha flag now going to be getting contested as well. Very good plays coming here for ESC, as they really are. It's like they're confusing Epsilon. Epsilon doesn't know where they're going to be coming in from. David 2K Transition over here to that Charlie flag. Going to be able to get the last kills. That was a 3-man wipe for ESC. Back A spawns are going to be coming back in. Transition onto B. Yes, we are going to be seeing Duke PT and David 2K both going out to that Bravo flag. But I want to see over here onto Alpha as Benny will be able to spot out one. Is there a second one? I don't think so. No, that was just Horic. So A should be going back into their possession. David 2K, though, still alive onto this Bravo site. It's going to be a 2-on-1 in the back range, possibly going to be coming in here for Epsilon. Spawns are also going to be coming in for the And now it's going to come down to Doobie, and Doobie is not able to hold on. But look at this. Benny coming in from the backside with a nice two-piece, but he gets shut down as well. Lots of back and forth shaping up over here onto this B flag. At the same time, we are going to be pushing in onto C flag for Drar. 138 to 128. They have kept this so darn close. This is looking basically like a mirror matchup from round number 1. But remember, Epsilon was able just to come out to a huge lead. And that's really going to come into play here. If ESC cannot start gaining a lead of their own, they've got about 10 tickets, but they really need to start getting a more dominant fashion. And Epsilon right now with that triple cap, as they just now lost that C flag, but still staying alive into tank. And how is Benny not able to get the kill here? This is ridiculous. He's been missing that headshot so many times. Finally cleans up onto C flag. We do have a back rage for Horic, though. Once again, his Horic is really known for his back rages. David 2K also really good for going around, just floating around the map. And Horic not able to capitalize on any of that. Will go down. Draw with a nice, or actually that was David 2K with a pickup. Going to be able to get onto that C flag, trying to get that triple cap once again. And if they flip this, this is going to be a big deal. Epsilon, this is what they did before. They were able to flip it, get that CB hold, and really can capitalize on top of this. Duke PT going to be up above. Does he know that there's 2 players down below? He does. Transitions back over there. Spots that one. Nice pickup there onto Toffee. Even had enough time to back out away from that nade. Once again, guys, the band's coming in here for the rule sets. There are no RGOs, so that is why he actually could get away from that nade. 129 to 88 in favor here of Epsilon, and they are looking so darn good. Doobie goes down once again to Duke, and Duke is starting to go away with the KD. David 2K also 15 and 9, definitely looking really, really good there. As Duke is really one of those players where they try to rally around him, mostly known for his dropping 30 bombs within 1 rounds. And they will be able to get that B flag once again. Epsilon pushing into that alpha site. Loses C. I don't really like this transition from C flag. They have the lead, obviously, and with only 4 tickets left to go, I think that this is going to be pretty much over. So congratulations, GGs are going to be thrown out. We are going to be seeing Epsilon moving in to the finals versus, I actually don't know who won the other match, but it would be Fnatic or MYM on Land King Dam. Probably one of the worst finals maps that you'll ever see. So GG's there to Epsilon as they looked very dominant there in that last round versus ESC. ESC really couldn't get anything going on. Seemed like they were really struggling